milestone is etched today in the higher education sphere of Sri Lanka, which has gained added fillip. One of the most prestigious universities in the United States of America, California State University, Monterey Bay, enters Sri Lanka today in a groundbreaking transfer program right here. This tripartite agreement is also unique, given that it brings together one of Sri Lanka's largest blue-chip conglomerates, Navaloka Holdings, Australia's Swinburne University of Technology, and from the USA, California State University, Monterey Bay. Sri Lankan students now gain access to degree programs, currently in business and IT, in a 2+2 transfer program, in a campus that is located adjacent to the iconic powerhouses of San Francisco, Los Angeles, and also Silicon Valley. This is the 21st century campus for the 21st century, as it is called. So welcome to the launch of the transfer program for California State University, Monterey Bay, right here in Sri Lanka.
I have with me the CEO and Executive Director of the Navaloka College of Higher Education, Victor Rajiv. And Victor, how are you doing?
Good, very good.
Let's talk about why Navaloka College of Higher Education decided to have the California State University come to Sri Lanka.
You see, like 10 months back when we launched with Swinburne, we have promised that we are definitely going to come up with US and UK and Canada, many more universities. So Cal State is a very well known in the market, especially in Sri Lanka. And when you look at it, it has got 23 campuses and the largest education system in the world, having around 470,000 students and 45,000 staff. So we really wanted to bring good quality universities, to see where our Sri Lankan students and parents, they can get the good quality education at their home.
And let's talk about the competition you face. There are other higher education institutes in Sri Lanka. Navaloka is very new to the market, and how do you focus on taking up the challenge and meeting competition and taking Navaloka higher education forward?
I think if you look at it backward, Navaloka is very well known, very well branded in this country. So 26 years back, when we started our hospital, we know we want to be number one, we are number one. And the similar way, for example, we wanted to do a high quality, very nice and conducive environment. So if you visit our campus, and I would say probably the best campus in Sri Lanka, and we have got the partners universities like Swinburne and Cal State, I don't think any Sri Lankan institutions anyone probably they may have at this moment. So we wanted to bring some good quality universities, good quality providers to this country, and we want to be unique, and we see that with the intake students are coming in.
Let's talk about some of the courses offered at Navaloka.
So we actually focus on three main areas. We focus on IT, business and engineering. Engineering is our popular program because Swinburne University of Technology is actually very popular for engineering. And if you look at it with Cal State, we are going to offer business and IT will be very popular because it's only 40 minutes away from Silicon Valley, where students can go for the internship with the companies Facebook, Yahoo, Google, so opportunity so they can study and they can just go within 40 minutes for the internship. So we believe, for example, the country needs such a different type of streams the IT, engineering, that's where it's lack. So we are bringing those things to this country. So we believe it's going to be turned around.
And as for opportunities to study in the US, do students have to complete a certain number of years in Sri Lanka and then still go to US, or can they go straight away to school?
No, we actually the students can do 2 years. So with Swinburne also they will do 2 years, and then they will go for the following 2 years to Australia. And the similar way with USA also, the Cal State they will do 2 years here with us, and then they will go to 2 years to USA.
All right, thank you very much, Victor, and all the best for your future endeavors.
Have a good day.
I'm with the Minister of Higher Education and Research, Dr. Sarath Amanagama. Doctor, how are you doing today?
Well, I'm very happy that three big and famous institutions are getting together to help in technical education in Sri Lanka. One is the Navaloka Group, other one is Swinburne College of Australia, and third is California Caltech from Monterey. So they are all well recognized leaders in their field. So when they come into the field of technology and science in Sri Lanka, I think they'll make quite a contribution.
And how do you see Sri Lankan students benefiting from universities such as the California State University coming into Sri Lanka and start commencing operations here?
No, it's very, very important because now there are global criteria, you see, global curriculum, global teaching methods. So it will be very useful to have these international standards being brought in here. Not only this, a large number of institutions like this, a lot of foreign universities are coming in, and I think we have to look at this optimistically and very creatively. And I think the state sector also must now go into collaboration with all the top-class universities.
Thank you very much, sir. I have the charge to affairs of the US Embassy Interim. How are you doing, Alison?
Fine, thank you.
So tell us, how excited are you to have the university or the California State University in Sri Lanka?
I'm incredibly excited. I'm from this region. I know Monterey Bay very well. The Cal State University system is an excellent system. It's 21 schools. They are affordable, a very diverse student body, and a very, very diverse curriculum that's very much focused on 21st century skills. So innovation, leadership, team building, partnerships with the corporate sector. It's very close to Silicon Valley, it's close to Los Angeles, close to San Francisco. It really has everything students need and it's a wonderful opportunity.
And how do you see universities such as the California State University coming to Sri Lanka benefiting Sri Lanka?
Because the students, first of all, the students are going to have a global experience, which is very, very important. And they're going to be able to take those experiences, work in the U.S., probably gain skills, get a world-class sort of exposure, and then come back to Sri Lanka. What eventually I would really like to be standing here in 10 years is opening Sri Lanka State University Jaffna, Sri Lanka State University Batticaloa, and Sri Lanka State University Matara.
Let's talk a bit about President Obama's stand on international students coming into the States.
Very, very supportive. Like I said, we had 900,000 international students in the United States. A lot of the PhDs in STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math, are from foreign students. We're very, very supportive of foreign students. They enrich our system. Our system is built on diversity. We embrace diversity. And, you know, the more ideas and the more exchange, cultural exchanges, educational exchanges, the better we all are.
All right, thank you very much, Alison. And I understand you're coming to the end of your stint in Sri Lanka. How has it been?
It's been fantastic. It's been 3 years. My family and I will be brokenhearted to leave. Really brokenhearted to leave.
All right, thank you very much for all you've done for Sri Lanka, and we hope to see you soon as well.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Good night.
To be productive members of society, to have fulfilling careers, but also to be engaged citizens. And you can see the transformation that occurs in students as they come through here. And it's very gratifying. It's one of the things that makes my job so enjoyable.
Service learning was part of the academic program from the beginning. In a given year, about 50% of our students are working with over 250 different community organizations. That's direct involvement.
So I've been talking to new faculty this year, and everyone says the same thing. I want to be a part of an institution that's growing and changing, where I can do something different.
Undergraduate research is particularly effective in improving student learning and improving retention and graduation rates.
You get this experience going to conferences, presenting research that you've done, so they open you up to what your career is going to be.
Is looking at generating new information or taking existing information and looking at it in different ways.
This campus has an important role as we reach out to the community to be a steward of place and a strategic resource for the region to advance and transform itself. To reach out to those underserved communities that haven't had access to higher education before.
I started working on the learning field with my mom. One day my mom said, like, what about you gonna go to school and do something else better than the fields? The SAT entry is computer science and information technology.
Giving young people the opportunity to go through an educational institution that gives them that capability to succeed is what the American dream is all about.
business is the largest major in our university. We want to strengthen that program.
This is an institution that is young. That presents an opportunity for us to build a business program that focuses on people, focuses on ethics, because ethical business is what we should be doing.
After creating the business school, we created the College of Education and the College of Health Sciences and Human Services.
What's our answer? Round into the $10.
It was education that allowed me to transform my life, but the reality is that there tends to be subgroups that are always underperforming. And so that's where I envision the College of Education working in partnership with local districts to close that gap and every student achieves highly.
We have a kinesiology major, a master's degree in social work, a department of nursing, and we also have collaborative health and human services where students might be working with nonprofit organizations in the area. So what often happens is through that service learning opportunity, they get recommendations which then lead them into the healthcare field. The students get a lot of individual attention, both the staff and the faculty. Make sure that our students are getting not just the education they deserve, but they become the people that we want them to become.
I'd like to invite one of those three now, the Swinburne University of Technology Australia, representing that university, the Executive Director Pathways and Vocational Education, David Kaufman.
Today is an incredibly auspicious occasion where we celebrate a new partnership between Swinburne University of Technology, Nawaloka College of Higher Education, and our new partner, the Californian State University, Monterey. A partnership that brings opportunities for Sri Lankan students to be awarded an Australian qualification in Sri Lanka and provides a pathway and credits into a leading US university. Swinburne University has actively chosen to find a partner in Sri Lanka from our observation of its progressiveness as a nation with exciting economic prospects and a government that has demonstrated a commitment to ensuring its people are equipped to compete both locally and globally. In looking for a partner, we believe we have found in the Nawaloka College of Higher Studies an astute, experienced and credible business partner in touch with the need of Sri Lankan industries and strong relationships with these industries. The Californian State University of Monterey further brings credibility to the Swinburne University Pathway programs and an opportunity for Swinburne University graduates from Sri Lanka, from Malaysia, from Australia, to pathway to this US-based university and to increase the economic ties between the three nations represented here.
The exchange of the agreement between the Dean of the College of Extended Education and International Programs of California State University, Monterey Bay, Timothy Angle, and the Chairman of the Board of Nawaloka College of Higher Studies, John Adamas. A milestone achieved, the pathway to extraordinary opportunity edged. So congratulations to Nawaloka College of Higher Studies and the Swinburne University of Technology for introducing the transfer program, or the 2x2 transfer program from California State University, Monterey Bay. And now, inviting one of our eminent economists, I'd like to invite Director of the Nawaloka College of Higher Studies, Dr. Indrajit Kumaraswamy, to make his address.
The Honourable Minister is always a very tough act to follow. Honourable Minister, the Charge d'Affaires ad interim of the US, Alice and Arias Vogel, our friends from both Swinburne University of Technology as well as the California State University in Monterey. It's a privilege to be part of this auspicious occasion to launch this three-way partnership between Nawaloka, Swinburne and California University, Monterey. This is a very timely partnership for a couple of reasons. First, as a country, Sri Lanka is confronting probably the most propitious set of circumstances we've had for about 50 years. Because if you look back over the last 50 years, we've had major drags which have held back our development prospects, whether it is the terms of trade decline, dirigi's policies, population increase, and of course the prolonged conflict. We don't have any such drag on our economic prospects today, and we have very favorable economic geography. We're in Asia, we have proximity to India, we have excellent relations with China. So if you take all that together, this is a really favorable historical conjuncture for the country.
I have with me the Dean of the College of Extended Education and International Programs, Timothy Angle. Timothy, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Let's talk about your introduction to Sri Lanka and about California State University Monterey's introduction to Sri Lanka.
Oh, it's been wonderful, and it's very open to the opportunities that both ways will present for both our students and Sri Lankan students coming to California.
And why did you decide to go ahead with Navaloka College of Higher Education?
They really presented a great partnership for us, and they're very organized and very on top of things, and we just thought it was a natural match for us and working with Swinburne, our old partner.
Let's talk about some of the opportunities Sri Lankan students have coming to California State University Monterey.
Well, you know, the IT degree program is one of the highlights of our program, and our closeness to the Silicon Valley and being 45 minutes away, and the opportunity for Sri Lankan students to do internships and eventually work there a year after the OPT process is really a great opportunity, and I think it'll be a wonderful, wonderful opportunity.
And I spoke about this to Alison as well. Let's talk about President Obama's stance on international students coming to the U.S. And how easy is it to get into California State University?
I mean, you know, we're a California State University with 450,000 students in our whole system. So we're the largest education system in the world, and we're one of the 23 campuses. And so we really have a mission to expand that population to a diverse population. And we look at it also a lot about internationalization at home. And the more international students we bring to our campus and expose to our American students, the better our whole student body will be.
All right, thank you very much, Timothy. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
We have Akila Pereira, the Head of Enrollment and Project Management at Navaloka College of Higher Education. Akila, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Akila, let's talk about the advantages of going to California State University through Navaloka College of Higher Education.
Yes. Actually, this is a better opportunity for Sri Lankan students that who are aspiring to study in US, because like earlier they didn't have this type of opportunity. So now they have 2+2 programs, so they can do 2 years here and 2 years in US. This is a better opportunity for them because so we have degrees in business, IT, psychology, tourism management, those kind of degrees we are having, and they're getting everything directly from the university. This is a better opportunity for Sri Lankan students. So as the main, so we have high demand for this program as well.
Let's talk about the enrollment process at Navaloka College of Higher Education. How do students get in touch with you? Where is the campus located?
Yes, actually, so what they have to do is they have to give all the educational certificates and transcript along with the application. So we are sending everything to the university. So then they will be assessing everything and they will be issuing the offer letter.
Right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, Akila. Enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have with me Dr. Alan Robertson, the Dean of Higher Education at the Navaloka College of Higher Education. Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening.
Doctor, let's talk about education at Navaloka College of Higher Education. What kind of opportunities do students who come there have, and what's student life at Navaloka College of Higher Education like?
Right. In terms of opportunities, we're affiliated with two major universities, one in Australia, Swinburne University of Technology, and then we also are affiliated now, just launching our affiliation with California State University in Monterey Bay. So students who study with us can, after O-levels or after A-levels, follow an educational pathway, particularly in areas like business, IT and engineering, which will take them eventually to studies with Swinburne University, which can be in Melbourne or their campus also in Sarawak in Malaysia. Or, of course, if they wish to go to the US and study at California State University, there are many, many opportunities as well as those three that they can do there.
Let's talk about student life at Navaloka College of Higher Education. What's it like there?
Well, from my perspective, it looks pretty good. We have excellent facilities. We have a modern IT lab. We have engineering lab. We have student recreation facilities, a great canteen overlooking the ocean. students participate in many different activities, and I think to be honest, it's a very friendly, enjoyable place. I enjoy going there each day, so I think the students must do too.
Okay, let's talk about why Navaloka College of Higher Education decided to partner with the California State University, Monterey Bay.
The reason was that there seems to be an increasing interest from Sri Lanka for students to go to the US, and as was said at tonight's launch, the United States universities are also increasingly opening their doors to students from many countries, especially Sri Lanka. So.
Also, with changes in the political arena in Sri Lanka, how do you see education like other universities such as the California State University coming to Sri Lanka, and do you see it benefiting Sri Lanka in the future as well?
Oh, absolutely. And I think certainly, Sri Lanka has a great education system, but the opportunities for students to study in a whole range of areas which perhaps may not be offered here at the local universities or which are not available. International education is the way for the future as far as many young people go in Sri Lanka.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Allen, and all the best for Navaloka College of Higher Education.
Thank you very much.
It certainly is a great day for higher education in Sri Lanka, with California State University, Monterey Bay coming into Sri Lanka in association with Navaloka College of Higher Education. This gives Sri Lankan students plenty of opportunities to explore their true potential and unleash those creativity as well as become world leaders. So a big thank you for Navaloka College of Higher Education for bringing them down, and we would certainly wish them the best in their future endeavors.